This one's for Damian. Hello Zina, hello Andre. Damian, in a bid to try to protect athletes from any sort of abuse at Roland Garros during the Grand Slam tournament, the French Tennis Federation paid a company to provide players with software that uses artificial intelligence to block these sorts of negative comments. How will you as BOK players handle social media during the World Cup?
Hello, Hendrik. I think that's obviously for the media team and the the managers and to take care of that. But I think for us, we've tried to stay as far away from the media as we can and just focus on the rugby and the main thing. So yeah, I think that will be for C and the team to handle, and obviously for us to focus on the on-field stuff and make sure we get our stuff right.
So.
How's it, Damian? Let me start with a shiner. Is that friendly fire or still from that collision with Dyer against Wales?
Yeah, this is still from the weekend. Chilled up nice, and obviously I've got nice medical care in Wales, and the doctor's been looking after me. So yeah, my eyes open up now for the training week this week. So yeah, I'm happy it's coming together now, and then hopefully on Friday night, all the swelling will be gone, and I can be just fine to play.
Okay, we'll take two more questions online, then go to the floor, and then we'll come back online if we've got time. So I'm not sure what your name is, LVC.
That'll be Liam. How's it, guys? My question's for Damian. 4 years ago, you were very much seen as the rookie of the BOK squad going to the World Cup. How do you think your role has changed? How do you see yourself going into this World Cup and the expectations on you?
Yeah, obviously 4 years ago, time's flown. Happy to be here and to have got an opportunity to represent South Africa and my country again. And yeah, I think obviously for me going in now to the World Cup is all about, getting the team on the front foot and making sure that, I myself play good rugby and I could put the rest of the team and the rest of the guys in good positions to, get us any pressure on the board or get us into good opposition try line. So yeah, I think for me it's just all about playing well and making sure that I'm in the best shape that I can be to in order for the team to go forward and get scoreboard pressure.
David, you were on the receiving end of a bullet from Mani on Saturday. He's copped a lot of flack for his goal kicking, but what he brings to the game is really exciting from a BOK perspective. What's it like playing with him? What do you make of the criticism added in this? Is he brushing it off? Is he affected by it all? What's his state of mind?
No, Mani's a great player, and I think we've all seen it within the Rugby Championship, and especially last week, what he brings to the team, and this is the excitement that he plays with. And I think this weekend is another opportunity, not just for him but for all of us, and we must certainly help him, to bring what he has to the team. And yeah, I think obviously he knows it himself that he will make a few errors, and he's allowed to make a few errors. As long as he gives it his all, and we back him as players. So yeah, I don't think that will, the criticism that he's been getting will get to his head. We work well together. We rely on each other, especially with us as well. I think Andre as well. So yeah, I think it's just all about working together and making sure that we bring all our skill sets together and we use it for the team.
So that goal kicking noise, that doesn't filter into the camp.
No, he's a great goal kicker. I think obviously he will miss a few. He won't kick all of them over, and he knows that. So yeah, I think he'll be fine.
David, just on Cardiff, what was your views on the yellow card, and how relieved were you that it wasn't a red?
Yeah, I think obviously I got myself in an awkward position, which was me going head on head with Rio. And yeah, I think it was the right decision. I don't think, obviously, it could have been worse with me getting a red and potentially getting banned. But yeah, I think Mr. Brace handled it well, and I think obviously for me, shouldn't get myself in a position like that because I got hurt. And then yeah, I think it's also just a rugby collision. I don't think there's anything I could have done otherwise than that. Just try and get myself in that position. But yeah, it happened, and hopefully nothing bad has come of it. So yeah, I'm just all focused on this week and making sure I can prep well with the team. And Andre said, go on Friday night and just play good rugby and play with the intensity what we want to play.
And we're wondering today in England if Owen Farrell and Philip Poland could get back for tackles the last few weeks. I don't know whether you've seen those tackles and how much it would hurt England if those two players were to miss the start of the World Cup.
Yeah, obviously, we saw the footage, both the tackles. I think just personally, we as players we try our best to level chains and tackle accurately. I don't think Owen nor Billy did that on purpose, but it is something that's creeping into the game, and we have to try and work it out. And as I said, they're big players for England, and yeah, I'm not sure what's going to happen there, but that's not for me to decide. But yeah, as I said, we as players we try our best to play within the laws, but sometimes we do get it wrong, and that's just how it is.
Okay, guys, we've got about 3 minutes left, so let's go to some realities. Some you can go again.
Yeah, I've still got my hand up. Damian, we take it for granted when you play. We take it for granted when you play 12, 15, 10. Talk us through the level of detail that you have to go through whenever, obviously there's a positional change, week to week. And then just deep down, do you have a preference?
Yeah, I think obviously, coming or playing at an international level, there is a lot of, or for me, covering 3 positions, there's a lot of detail that I have to cover. But luckily, I've got, great coaches working with me. I've got Coach Stuka, I've got Coach Felix, great coaches who's been working on hard on my skill set. And, it's something that we've been working on for a few years now. And yeah, I think at the end of the day, end of the week, I just try and, form many units and partnerships, as I said earlier on, and make sure that I can run through my detail and not think about it too much when I go into the field. But, I think a lot of it comes down to the coaching. And yeah, I think for me, I've been doing this role for our team now for a few years, so it's something that the coaches have been trusted me with. And then just on the position, I don't think I have a specific position. I've said it before, but for me, I'm just really happy that the coaches do trust me with that role, and to play that role. So yeah, I think for me it's all about just making sure that I get my stuff right through the week, work hard on my fundamentals, and then hopefully I can go into the test match and play well.
We'll take 2 more questions, Henrik and Liam, and then we'll wrap it up, guys.
For Damian, can and how will the Boks prepare for the noisy crowd at the State Velodrome that you've experienced the end of last year?
Yeah, I think obviously last year with our clash against France in Marseille, that was good prep for us. So we kind of know what's coming and what to expect. But I think obviously, getting to a quarterfinal or playoffs, that might change, and it will just get more. And so yeah, I think obviously last year was good prep for us. But as I said, going into this finals or quarterfinals and playoff matches, that will be different. But I think last year was good prep for us as a team, and kind of know what's coming our way. So yeah, I think we're good.